like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves in motion, like how a single word can make a heart open. I may only have one match, but I can make an explosion.
So let's taste test these pancakes for dinner. So like 5 pancakes with chocolate peanut butter on top, made with some Walter Farms chocolate sauce and some PB too. They look so delicious. Wow, that's so good. They aren't even dry from the protein powder. I love protein pancakes. Gonna eat this. Pre-workout meal. Might film the workout.
Explosion and all those things I didn't say.
Back in guys, this is a 7 times 3 push workout going for 7 sets of 3 reps, and I'm trying a more of a narrow grip to get the irritation I have on my shoulder and my elbow off a little bit. And this was, if I'm not wrong, my 5th of 6th set with 2 plates on each side. Yeah, I do admit I'm feeling a little bit more weak further up in my cut. Normally this should be going a little bit easy for at least 5 reps. So my first and second rep, in my opinion, goes pretty well. The form's pretty well and I'm controlling it pretty good. And the third rep, I really needed spot to get it further than like 1/4 or a half of the movement to even get it any more up. After this, I'm pretty much always doing a little bit kind of a burnout set just to fatigue the muscle a little bit more on a compound movement before I'm going in on isolations. And this is one of my clients and also one of my friends doing a little bit more than 2 plates. It's like a 1/4 plate on each side more, and he hits 3 reps a lot easier than I do. He is grinding like hell, but I didn't help, to be honest, so he pretty much did it on his own. Afterwards, I always like to do lightweight controlled reps on the incline. So I did 10 to 12 reps for each set for 5 sets. So I'm going about 50 to 60 reps. On most sets I hit at 12, and really focusing on the contraction, going as deep as possible while keeping the. What happens a lot when you're going to do incline press, you're going to use your front shoulder a lot. So I try to keep that out of the motion and use my use my upper back and squeeze it as good as possible. And here is him doing it, actually explaining him the same stuff. Elbow not too flared out, a little bit tucked in, but not too badly. Just kind of find the sweet spot for yourself. And as he starting the beginning of a pretty advanced lifter, he knows his sweet spot, so I'm not gonna be too worried about that. After this, I did some more. First, I did chest cable flies, and then I did some shoulders, some lateral raises, some standing one-armed dumbbell presses, and followed up with 2 more chest isolations. One consisting of a close grip bench press, which I really like to focus on the chest and get a real good pump. Afterwards, I did some abs and cardio, and that was pretty much my push workout. And I did not film everything. After this, there will be one more clip of my dumbbell shoulder press, and that's pretty much about it. And a little small posting picture of my abs right now. So I hope you like the video footage. I'm sorry that I'm not putting up enough lately, but I'm real busy. I promise after Thursday when my. So seeing this meal, you probably will be like, do you even if it fits your macros, bruh? Yeah, I still do. I still flexible diet, but really I can talk about it right now. It's pretty good topic because in my opinion, most of the people that are actually using if it fits your macros or flexible dieting kind of show a wrong picture of it, because they only show the sweets they eat, the candy they eat, the monster they drink, or whatever good stuff they are eating, like pizza, trying to fit that in the macros and stuff. But mostly they do not show the stuff like that Broscience plate that you just saw, consisting of chicken, greens, brown rice, and some avocado. It is great health. It will benefit you in many ways, but it's not necessary to eat this, because I could also like replace that with like make a burrito out of it or whatever. Like most people go to Chipotle or Subway
to get the macros in. But really, it's not bad to eat like this, and even if you flexible diet, you can still just eat like this, eat clean or whatever you may call it. But flexible dieting is more of a way to actually incorporate it into your lifestyle while still hanging out with your friends, be able to go out and eat and actually guesstimate what you're eating, and without meal timing. So it really is just a way to make it consistent and sustainable throughout a longer period of time. Because at some point, if you eat every 2 to 3 hours, eat chicken and rice and veggies all the time, bring that to the cinema and stuff, you just don't want to do that. You just don't want to be around your friends and do that. They will be like, what the hell, I don't even want you with me. So don't get a wrong concept of if you fit your macros flexible dieting. It still requires a lot of discipline, and it still needs you to restrict yourself from many kinds of food, especially when you're dieting down. And the longer you diet, the lower your macros get, the higher your cardio gets. So at some point you won't even really want to fit in candy, because it consumes so many carbs for that little volume that doesn't even fill you up. Especially for me right now, my macros are getting lower and lower, so I really want to eat volume. So I use brown rice that has a little bit less carbs, a little bit of fat content. Just eat chicken and especially a lot of greens, so that fills you up without adding a lot of carbs. Like that little salad barely has any carbs. If I use like 50 grams of it, I don't even count it, but if I eat more salads, I will count it in. It might add like 1 or 2 carbs. I'm not really gonna be too anal about that. But yeah, for your information, flexible dieting really is a way to keep a sustainable lifestyle, especially when you're not contest prepping, when you're not dieting, but just want a rhythm in your life, right? So try it out. Really just download some sort of app where you can track whatever you're eating. Try it out for a week and just fill in everything and see where your calories are at, see how your weight reacts. Going from that, adjust some macros. If you don't know how to use macros or how to get a ballpark of a range, what macros should be, and just use a 40-40-20 split. It's a great standard issue that a lot of people use at the start, and from that, just see where your body reacts the best to, what your cravings are the most, like up the carbs a little bit, lower the fats a little bit, or maybe lower the carbs and up the fats. Just see what you really need to achieve the goals that you want with your body. And protein wise, I always recommend like 1.1 to 1.3 pounds per pound of body weight, and leaning towards the 1.3 the leaner you get, and leaning towards the 1 to 1.1 in your bulk. Because if you have enough carbs, the protein will be synthesized better than if you don't have enough carbs and energy to do that. So that's just a little rant right now about flexible dieting. I hope it helped you in some kind of way. But yeah, and I'm also sorry for the lack of all the footage, because lately I've been drained. I'm going like I go to work at 7 a.m, get home at about 5:30 p.m, go lift, go eat, go lift, go back about 9 p.m. at home, and then I gotta study till 12 p.m, and that's pretty much my daily routine till coming Thursday. So I'll be trying to post more from there on. But yeah, thank you for sticking with me, and please subscribe if you have not. Like the video if it was informational, or if you liked it for any other way. And don't be afraid to eat broish, and just do whatever works for you. In the end, you just have to have fun, and being able to be consistent and sustain this with a lifestyle, that's what it's all about. So I'm checking out. Thank you for watching.